Hello, everyone. I am Professor Marcos Santos, and today I'm going to talk about the operational research and the Dunning-Kruger effect. I hope you enjoy this video. So, here, operational research and Dunning-Kruger effect. So here, you can see a little bit about my history. I have been working for 28 years in the Brazilian Navy, and I have been studying operational research, I think 20 years or so. And I studied my postdoctorate at the Aeronautics Technology Institute. And today I teach advanced mathematics at Military Institute of Engineering. So let's go. I remember I talked about ROCKOWER methodology, but let's remember what ROCKOWER methodology says. When I have a complex problem and I need to use operational research, we can divide this problem in 6 steps, basic steps. The first step, and I think the most important, is defining the system I'm working with. So I need to understand the problem, because if I don't understand the problem, I can't solve it. The second step is defining a measure of effectiveness. And this topic, we talked about it too here in Operational Research House. After that, we have to construct a model. And we have so many models in operational research: discrete simulation, linear programming, statistics, and so on. Next step, gather a database, because I need input data in these models. After that, we need to optimize our solution, and the last, report, explain, communicate, and interpret the results. So let's pay attention in this step. First step, defining the system we are dealing with, we are working with. So I need understand the problem. Understand the problem. If I understand the problem, I can solve it. And so, but I only can understand the problem if I only can understand the problem if I know many different modules, if I have experience, and so on, and many others, many other things, you know. So here, in this moment, at this moment, we need to talk about Dunning-Kruger effect. Here, look at this picture. So we have this line that represent wisdom, and this line that represents confidence. And we are in this line. We are here. So when we don't have knowledge, there is a tendency that we have a high confidence. In other words, low knowledge if I have low knowledge, so I have high confidence. So I'm here. And nowadays, we can see many situations, many situations that a decision maker has low knowledge and high confidence. So they don't know mathematical models, they don't know decision makers, they don't know about operational research. So they think that it's easy to decide about a complex problem. And we can see this fact every day, I think. If I don't know the methods, if I don't know what is operational research, if I don't know how to structure a complex problem, so probably I will think, oh, it's easy to solve this problem. And in this case, probably I will spend so much money, so much time, and I will continue with the problem, like we can see in many situations. So if I study about the problems, about the methods, I can improve my skills about decision. So I walk on this line. And when I have considerable knowledge, for example, I know many methods. I know Monte Carlo simulation. I know discrete simulation. I know problem structure methods. I know Q theory. I know statistics. So I think, oh my goodness, what method I have to use? What method I need to solve this problem? What method do I have used to solve this complex problem? So when I know something, when I know something, I think, oh my goodness, I don't know nothing. I don't know. I can't solve this problem. Because now I know what I know, and I know what I don't know. This is the fact. I know what I know, and I know what I don't know. So if I continue studying on this line, in this moment, I know many methodologies, methods, and I have experience with many problems that I saw in my life, my whole life. So I have, in this case, I have experience. I saw many problems. I know many methods, and I have my tendency is to have a high level of confidence again. But look, I think this level with experience is a little bit lower than the initial level. I think when we have so much experience, we are here a little bit below the initial level. Because in this case, I know many methods, I have experience, I saw many different problems, but now I know that I don't know many things. Because when we study many methodologies and many methods, I think our knowledge is like a sphere. And when we study, we improve this sphere. And we improve the contact with the unknown things. So if I study so much, I have the feeling that I know less. I need to study more and more and more and more. So I never achieve the same level of confidence that I had in the start of my life. Probably in the beginning, when I begin my work, start here, I had a high level of confidence. And with the years and studies, probably I will never achieve the same level of confidence. I think, like I said, a little bit lower than the initial level. So that's why I always say to my students in university, I always say to my master degree students and PhD students, that's why I always say the importance about study many different methods of the operational research and many different languages like R, C, Python, and many others. Because there isn't a perfect model. There isn't a perfect language. Some models I can use in some problems, but when I have other problems, I need to use other methods. If you know only one method, probably you will want to use this method for any problem. In this case, I think you are close to the ignorance, so your confidence probably will be high. And I like a picture. We can imagine the situation with the complex problem. You have a complex problem. And we can imagine this problem like a huge funnel. And here we have many methods that we can use, like analytic hierarchy process, like autopsies, like Cusco algorithm, like Q theory, and many other methods. And like I said, the first step, I need understand the problem. So I need to understand the problem, and I need to know many different methods so I can match the problem with the method, you know? So if I continue analyzing data, analyzing the context, for example, I have, for example, I have 20 criteria, for example. So I think Marcus, I think in this case, I can use HP, for example. So I can eliminate HP. So along this funnel, and I walk inside this funnel, this isn't it isn't a determinist problem. So if the problem isn't a determinist problem, for example, I can't use linear programming, so I have to eliminate linear programming. So I can't use linear programming. You understand? So I need to understand the problem, and I need to know many different methods to match, to connect the problem with the correct method. So at the end of this funnel, probably I will have one or two or few methods. For example, here, I can use Topsys method. Use Topsys method or Tor method. And I can choose one of them, or I can use the both and compare the results between them. I can apply Tops's method, I can apply TOR method, and I can compare the results between the both methods. I always do that when I have this conclusion that I can use 1, 2, or 3 methods, different methods. I usually use all methods and I compare the results between them. So I like so much this picture because with this picture, you can understand the decision process. And you can understand how bad is the Dunning-Kruger effect. Because imagine you have this funnel, and this funnel represents a complex problem. You are here. If you only know, for example, you only know linear programming, for example, you don't know any other method. You only know linear programming and, for example, simplex method, probably you will think the linear programming is the best method to solve it. So if I have linear programming here, and probably no, I'm sure linear programming get out here. You know, you see where I come from. Probably linear programming get out here because I know only linear programming. So this is the relationship with the operational research and Dunning-Kruger effect, because if my knowledge is low, I don't know methods, I don't have experience, I have confidence. Oh, linear programming, with linear programming, I can solve this method. But no, your confidence is high because your knowledge is low, you see? So that's it. This is my idea, my experience. And if you want to know about, if you want to learn about many different operational research methods, you can visit it. You can visit my YouTube channel called Operational Research House. In English, is Operational Research House, or Casa da Pesquisa Operacional, in Portuguese. This is the same meaning, Casa da Pesquisa Operacional and Operational Research House. In there, you can find more than 400 videos, 400 classes with many methods like Kruskal algorithm, like Tops's method, like Monte Carlo simulation, like kill theory, and many other subjects. And there you can learn many methods wherever you want. So that's it. I sincerely hope that you enjoy this video, and this is my phone number here in Brazil. If you have any question, you can send a message by WhatsApp, by whatever you want. And this is my email, marcos.santos@ime.eb.br. And here you can, if you scan this QR code with your smartphone, you can connect me in the LinkedIn. So for me, it's a pleasure answer. It will be a pleasure answer your questions. So that's it. I hope you enjoy this video, and see you next time.